Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, we head to Missouri to hunt out of the Taj Mahal of duck blinds. We eat in it, sleep in it, heck, we may never go home. All this and more coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures.
Hey, pretty mama, go and grab the scatter gun. Ramos looking like he's got one more good run. Sips a little shaky, but his heart is still true. Oh, how that dog loves hunting with me and you. Sporting Dog Adventures, run, boy, run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
We get set up on this hunt through one of our sponsors, Fold'em Gear and the Real Decoy. This was one of their largest customers, as well as an outfitter that was on their pro staff. We got there, and I could not believe the blind. The blind was like a huge bunker with all the comforts of home. It had a working kitchen, it housed all the decoys. It was honestly just a matter of stepping in the water, putting out the decoys, and then getting ready for the hunt. As we readied the decoys and blind for action, our duck blind cook Don was busy making muffins from scratch.
Yes, sir, here's the coffee. Here's the cups. Here's the lids. Here's the sugar. And here's the creamer. So help yourself. We're gonna have muffins for breakfast. Get to eat when we shoot some ducks.
We were set up in a flooded field near the Mississippi River. It was December and the weather was pretty warm for this time of year. But we had high hopes the birds would continue to march south on the migration. The morning action was pretty slow. The birds were just not up and moving. It was well after sunrise when we saw our first group. By the time Pappy and Cannon came back with their first retrieves, Don had fresh baked muffins already in her hands. I'm eating, what's this, a cranberry muffin?
Strawberry.
Strawberry muffin. I had my blueberry muffin already.
We in the South, man. We strawberries here.
This is roughing it.
Yeah, it's rough.
There's a couch too if I need a nap. As we ate and watched the morning progress, some ducks came and left. Some ducks came and stayed. And Pappy got some real cardio work in on one of his retrieves. Well, we got a duck. Got a hen mallard. Pappy did a nice job. He had a little bit of a chicken chase on that one, but I got him some good exercise. And it gives us 3. We won't talk about the other one that got away. We sat all morning and eventually had lunch in the blind. The action was slow, but the couches were comfortable. The birds were just not moving with the warm temperatures. The lack of action and the quality food put most of us in a sleepy state of mind. So the score is officially Ducks 1, Hunters 0. We're going to get after them tomorrow. Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, we have day 2 from the Mega Blind in Missouri. Brad Arrington of Mossy Pond Retrievers also brings us a great tip on handling your dog on blind retrieves with the aid of the wind. All this and more coming up next on Sporting Dog Adventures. Sporting Dog Adventures is brought to you by Heavy Shot, Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks and Tourism, Waterfowl Wading Systems, Big Dog Mowers, Mech Shooting Sports, The Real Decoy and Fold'em Gear, My Lime Test, Liberty Safe, Boucher Automotive, Conquest Scents, Ahern Mechanical and Fire Protection Contractor, Hadel's Game Calls, American Landmaster, Bradley Smoker, Camel Systems, Argo, and Four Rivers Layout Boats. Whether you're looking for a champion for the couch or the field, everyone deserves a Soggy Dog. For over 60 years, Mech Shooting Sports has been designing, building, and servicing the best shot shell reloaders in the world. Every machine is made with the quality and reliability you expect from Mech products, including the new clay target line. The Mech clay target machines deliver unrivaled precision and consistency, all at a price you can afford. From the reloading bench to the field, Mech Shooting Sports is the brand you trust. Visit mechshootingsports.com. We wake early, set our decoys, then sit in single-digit temperatures all day. It's why Waterfowl Wading Systems is my wader of choice. The system is designed to keep you warm in the coldest of weather while also allowing for comfort and free movement. Other great features include the ammo holder, lined hand warmer, and boots with cinch-down buckles. Add in top-notch customer service, and it's clear why Waterfowl Wading Systems stands alone in the wader market. B&W trailer hitches, adjustable, multiple ball sizes, completely stows away, and is 100% American made because the best adventures begin with towing. This segment of Sporting Dog Adventures is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Welcome to this week's training tip. This week we're going to talk to Brad Arrington of Mossy Pond Retrievers about handling your dog on a blind retrieve while you're out in the field. Brad, what's your tip for us?
So the tip is, when you send them on that blind, put them 5, 10, 15 yards downwind of that bird and let them use that tool, their nose, and come up with that game a lot faster for you. All right, so what I did, I hid 2 orange bumpers. Dogs can't see orange, so that's what I use for my blinds. What we're gonna do is send Ruger downwind of the birds. And when I see him start popping his nose, I'm gonna let him finish the blind on his own, recover the game, and get back into the duck blind as fast as possible. He got a big snoot of it right there. Good. Gave him some hand signals. He took a good blind. That bird could be crippled. That bird could be easing away. So if you put him downwind, he can smell that bird, recover our game, be the conservation tool that he is, and get back in the duck blind and make our buddies happy and where we can keep hunting. You can use this same concept land or water. If you're out pheasant hunting, just like right here, if the rooster's crippled, he can smell it, chase it down, and recover your game. I'm gonna take you out and show you, and we'll demonstrate it on the water like you're waterfowl hunting. So we got our orange bumper in the cover over here to our right. We got a right to left wind, but we're gonna send Ruger, instead of letting him get out there on the land and run around and be on the wrong side of the wind, we're gonna send him down this channel, keep him out there in the water, in the channel, where he can win that bird. He can successfully come up with the game and get back to the duck blind. So we kept Ruger out in the channel, which naturally the dogs want to get out on the bank and hunt over there on the bank, especially the hunting dogs. We kept him out in the channel where he could smell that wind, use his natural ability, use his nose, and when he winded it, I quit casting. Let him recover that game, get back to the duck blind where we can continue the hunt. That's this week's training tip. Now back to the hunt.
It was day 2 of our hunt from the mega blind. Day 1 was a little frustrating. The bird action was slow, but the temperatures had dropped. We had a slight skim of ice in the water. We were hopeful there would be birds in the air. So we're here in what is like a bunker for a prepper. Man, this is the most beautiful blind I've ever been in.
We're in the bend of the Mississippi River, and about 7 miles to the east of us is Reelfoot Lake. You know, they got several sanctuaries around the lake that hold a lot of birds, and typically what they do is they leave the sanctuaries in the day and fly to the rice fields in Missouri, and we're in just a good crossing point.
Good boy here. So I know Mr. Don's cooking us breakfast, so we got to get ready for that and get the guns loaded up and hopefully shoot some birds.
That's right.
let's take a break from the action and learn another puppy fact brought to you by Soggy Acres Retrievers.
Lab puppies will experience their first full coat shed at about 5 to 6 months of age, which marks another step towards adulthood. After that first shed, labs typically experience a shed twice a year to make way for a shiny new coat. Get the vacuum cleaner ready.
We ate breakfast, and even Pappy got in the action. As the morning wore on, it was evident the birds were just not in the area. I made a few calls, and we decided to make a move north.
Duck hunting is duck hunting. You have days where you don't see a whole lot. We're done with our hunt. We want to thank Grassy Water Guide Service for taking us out, and I hope you guys enjoy this part of the show.
If you're looking for a puppy,
Training or want to use one of our stud dogs,
contact us at soggyacres.com.
Quiet Cat Electric Bikes. Sign up for the sweepstakes giveaway at quietcat.com. Soggy Acres Signature Lodge is open for business. Our lodge is located in central Wisconsin with several hundred acres of prime habitat. Book a waterfowl and upland hunt with Jeff Fuller and the dogs of Soggy Acres Retrievers. Hunts at the lodge will be filmed, and our guests will be part of the TV show Sporting Dog Adventures. If you're looking for a relaxing and unique opportunity, book a hunt with us today. The dogs and I would love to share the field with you. For over 60 years, Mech Shooting Sports has been designing, building, and servicing the best shot shell reloaders in the world. Every machine is made with the quality and reliability you expect from Mech products, including the new clay target line. The Mech clay target machines deliver unrivaled precision and consistency, all at a price you can afford. From the reloading bench to the field, Mech Shooting Sports is the brand you trust. Visit mechshootingsports.com. Here at Soggy Acres, we're long on work, but short on time. When it comes to my lawn, I want to spend more time enjoying it and less time mowing it. That's why I turn to Big Dog. From its handcrafted seat down to its fabricated deck, my Big Dog is quality built right here in the USA. And with an industry-leading warranty and simple maintenance, this dog was bred to work. Make Big Dog part of your family. Big Dog Mower Company. Always loyal, always ready. Hey, we're headed up to Soggy Acres Signature Lodge to do our food plots, and we have to hook up the trailer. We've got a new product on our truck this year called the B&W Trailer Hitch. This is a lifesaver for me to use here at my property. I have multiple trailers, multiple ball sizes, and this really makes my life simple. Right now it is set up for my dog trailer, but with just the pull of a pin and a spin, we are now ready for the equipment trailer so that I can load up my tractor and equipment and head up to the lodge. This is a great product because it lets you adjust the height so that you don't have undue pressure on your tires. Everyone that has towed stuff has always had tires blow because you have your weight too far back or too far forward. This lets it plane off so that you can get your tractor on, you can get it set in the right spot, and then you're ready to go. Check out B&W Trailer Hitch. It's the last trailer hitch you will ever need. This segment of Sporting Dog Adventures is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Welcome to this week's Kids Corner. This week, Callahan and I are going to do some property management. Cal, we are going to put in some waterfowl food plots.
Sounds pretty cool.
So we are actually going to put in some wild rice, something called sago pondweed, and then arum seed. And it's kind of neat how we're going to put it in. We have a very soft bottom, so we have almost like a mesh sock type material that we are going to drop the seeds in. We're going to put in about 4 or 5 rocks, and then we can just throw them out. They'll sink into the mud, and hopefully they'll grow.
All right.
Once we have the seed bags done, we're going to separate them so that we know which are which.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go out with a boat, and we're going to actually check some of the water depths to see where it would be best to plant this.
All right.
So we're at a small pond. We do not have a blind on this pond but we are actually going to put some stuff in here. It is right in the middle of our property, and it'll be used for duck retention. All right, so this is a good place to put rice. It's actually 18 inches deep, and I would assume once the river drops, it'll be about 6 inches. So hopefully with a little luck, it won't get any deeper. And with a lot of luck, it'll get more shallow. Our marsh has a lot of food, but this is going to be stuff that we don't have here. It helps because these are going to have a higher yield, which is going to be more food for the ducks. We're not trying to change anything, but we're trying to make things better so that we get more ducks here, we retain more ducks, and that when hunting season comes, hopefully we get to shoot more ducks. So Cal and I spent the afternoon putting out some extra food plots in the water, which is unique because not many people do it. Should really improve our duck habitat. Cal, do you have fun?
Yep.
Hopefully all of the critters of Soggy Acres Signature Lodge Swamp will appreciate the work that we put in. That's this week's Kids Corner. Now back to the hunt. So I had one of my camera guys that I normally use guiding at Semo Outfitters about 2 hours north of our location. He had told me they had birds. We got in our vehicle, we started to head up there and basically threw our Hail Mary pass. Hey, we got a one-day hunt we're doing here at Semo Outfitters. We're in Missouri. We've got a flooded cornfield. We're getting in a pit blind. There's lots of birds around. We got Pappy that we're running. It's going to be a fun setup. We've got decoys out in front of us, a little bit of motion out in the spread, and nice wind, and it's cold. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of the show. Once we were out in the field, it was evident we had found the birds. We had birds buzzing all across the cornfield that we were in as we were setting up and waiting for legal shooting. Once we had the green light, the greenhead started to drop. Here. That one's still going down. Pappy, Pappy. We had some technical difficulties out of the gate. I had a new gun and it was not field ready. A lot of action. Why to have gun oil with you when you're in the field? I don't have any, and my gun is just gummed up. It's actually a new gun, and I think it's so dry that I basically got a one shot. So I can make that one count. Shows you that even people that do TV screw things up, which I did this morning by not having any. After 2 days with few ducks in the air, it was crazy to see all of the birds dumping into the corn. We had the perfect setup, which led to the perfect storm. After each volley, we cleaned up the field, and Pappy was doing great with a heavy workload. The BB stuck in the duck's eyeball. That's insane. It's like a teardrop. Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, the Duckapalooza continues, and we have a front row seat to the action.
Here.
More phenomenal dog work awaits, coming up next on Sporting Dog Adventures. The bounty of the harvest is one reason we hunt.
High Mountain Seasonings offers everything we need to make the most out of our meat, wild or domestic.
To find High Mountain seasonings in your area,
Go to himtnjerky.com.
I've been training dogs since 1998. I love what I do, and I love sharing the incredible results with my clients. Soggy Acres has 23 dog-friendly acres, including 3 ponds, varying cover, plus kennels with both heat and air. Our property and proven training methods prepare the dog and handler as they head for the field. We also offer stud service for your own litters with the dogs you see right here on Sporting Dog Adventures TV. Raise your expectations. Contact Soggy Acres Retrievers. For over 60 years, Mech Shooting Sports has been designing, building, and servicing the best shot shell reloaders in the world. Every machine is made with the quality and reliability you expect from Mech products, including the new clay target line. The Mech clay target machines deliver unrivaled precision and consistency, all at a price you can afford. From the reloading bench to the field, Mech Shooting Sports is the brand you trust. Visit mechshootingsports.com. When Rommel was approached to accept the role of spokesdog for Big Dog Mowers, he knew it was imperative to do his research. Rommel went straight to the source and personally toured the plant in Kansas. He met the people on the assembly line. He saw the importance of the American quality and pride put into these mowers. Rommel is proud to announce Big Dog as the mower for your family or commercial needs. This message is approved by Rommel, a canine smarter than your average political candidate. Antler King Seeds and Attraction, growing bigger bucks and healthier deer for over 30 years. This segment of Sporting Dog Adventures is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Here at Soggy Acres, we spend a lot of time in waders. This is the breathable wader from Waterfowl Wading Systems. The Northern Guide breathable barefoot wader has some great options. It's got a 1,200 gram Thinsulate boot. It's got the Caddis Dry breathable technology. It comes in a Real Tree Max 5 camo pattern. It's got two large pockets that are really unique. They're on the outside of the wader on the legs. Yeah, you're not going to keep the stuff dry, but if you need to stick something somewhere when you're in the water or when you're out of the water so that you don't lose it, what a great idea. It also is a great warming pocket right up by the chest, and when you add in the reinforced knee and seat, this product is definitely a winner. If you spend as much time in waders as I do, check out the Northern Guide breathable barefoot wader by Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis. Back in Missouri, we'd found the leading edge of the migration. Birds dotted the sky, and the ducks were in the mood to feed as they dumped into the flooded cornfield where we were hunting. The hunt was going perfect. Pappy was performing at a high level, doing great with his marking and retrieving birds with great speed. We had a few times where the birds were wounded and moved, so I handled Pappy with ease to the downed area. Pappy.
Here.
He's getting the hang of it. Good boy. Had a man. Drop. The action was nonstop, and control with my dog was everything. There were a couple times that Pappy went self-employed and I had to correct him. There were literally birds landing 5 yards from the blind at times. Here. Drop. Pappy. Ah. Here.
that one's alive out there. What an awesome hunt. SEMO Outfitters, if you guys want to come and see something cool and shoot a lot of birds, come check them out. Come here. Drop. Come here, heel. Back. Pappy's doing good. He hasn't gotten to hunt a whole lot, so he gets about 2 trips a year, and he's really come on here at the end. He smells it. Attaboy, here.
Our one-day hunt with SEMO Outfitters was a complete success. The Hail Mary Pass saved our Missouri trip.
Hope you guys enjoy this show. We had a great hunt. We were done by what, 9:30?
9:30.
If you guys want to check out a great place, SEMO Outfitters, what's your website?
SEMOOutfitters.com.
SEMOOutfitters.com. Thank you so much for having us out, Shane.
Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoy the show. Stay tuned for next week's High Flying Adventures.
Here, next week on Sporting Dog Adventures, we start our show in Louisiana on a teal hunt, and then head north to Soggy Acres Signature Lodge in Wisconsin for a waterfowl upland hunt combo. Stay tuned for a great episode from 2 extremes of the Mississippi Flyway coming up next week on Sporting Dog Adventures. Remember to check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. This year, our social media contest is only on YouTube. You have to be a subscriber to win. If you're a subscriber, you can get some great prizes from our sponsors. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hadel's Game Calls. Action-packed waterfowl. I hate when you can't read your own writing. I just mow the lawn. My goal is to be like my hero in football, Brett Favre. So I want to be a lawnmower.